Alright, so we are back with another video here. We have the new dual Dokkan Fest units for New Year's, specifically Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Harudigarn. Why don't we start from the top right here? So, from looking at it, Super Saiyan 3 Goku is STR, cool. And honestly, hey, I kind of like this actually. His artwork does look pretty cool. It's pretty similar to the OG Super Saiyan 3 Dragon Fist Goku. Let's see. Stats. I forget how much stats STR units get. They don't get 5,000 across the board. I think they get more attack than HP and defense. So if I'm going to look at this correctly, about 12,000 attack, almost 16,000. No, sorry, 12,000 defense, 16,000 attack, and then close to a little over 17,000 HP, which is actually not too bad. Pretty typical Dokkan Fest stats. But now let's take a look at his info. Oh, just at a quick glance, he doesn't have a super attack, which means he has a standby. Oh yeah, he does. Okay. So let's see. He is a movie heroes or final trump card 3 key 170%. He gets 30% extra stats to those who also belong on the Super Saiyan 3 or Kamehameha categories. And now I do have Asuna's page up right here. I believe this is his category. Okay, taking a look at his category right now, if we can just zoom in all the way over here, actually, we can see that we had some pretty nice units in here. Oh, actually, a little too far. Let's do it this way, actually. Yeah, there we go. As you can see here, we have... Okay, we have the Super Saiyan Trio, they're really good. Then we have the Blue Boys, we have the Goku right here, that's the 8th year anniversary, Carnival LR Goku. Ultimate Gohan. Oh, nice. Oh, I don't think I've seen him on a 200% lead, I think. Does he fit under Gohan and Piccolo's leader skill? I forget. Okay, it makes sense because they also technically have that same leader skill. Makes sense. Okay. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. They make sense as well. God Goku's on here, which is really nice. Oh, I like this. Kid Goku in here. Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. I don't see the full power Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. Wow, okay, he's not on here. Okay, okay. You know, he's technically not final trump card, I guess. What else do we have in here? Makes sense for them to be on here. So we have some pretty decent units in here. Those are pretty good ones in here for sure. You know, I wish there were some units that could be added onto Final Trump card, but you got some stuff to work around with here, I guess. But it's not too bad. His super attack, full power Kamehameha, greatly raises attack and then raises defense for one turn, so 50% attack, 30% defense, does immense damage. It's pretty good. His passive gives him 3 key 200% attack and defense. Nice start, actually. I would personally say this is a really good start. Because even though Super Saiyan 3 units do give a load of ki, you kind of don't want that because there's not many good Super Saiyan 3 units currently. No, besides the recently released, what was his name? Super Saiyan 3 Rose. But he would technically not fit in here, right? Is he not on? No, he is not on here. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Medium chance to crit with a high chance to dodge. Okay, so he has crit and dodge. That's cool. Gets 150% attack and defense when performing super, so it's a multiplicative buff. Gets an additional 159% attack and defense with a chance to crit and dodge plus 20% as the second or third slot unit, so it stacks on top of it if I recall correctly. So that means he has a 50% chance to crit and then a 70% chance to dodge, which is pretty good in my opinion, as the second or third slot unit, which is great. Gets an additional 159% attack and a chance to perform a crit plus 50% when HP is 59% or less. So essentially, you're kind of giving yourself a guaranteed crit right there. Chance to nullify unarmed supers. I forget how many unarmed supers we have in here. I think Red Zone Zamasu counts as has an unarmed super, which technically works really well, especially with the fact that this dude nullifies it nullifies, so that's really nice. But this is a pretty good. This is a pretty busted kit. Not entirely busted, but it's really good actually. His active is a standby, can only be used when HP 70% or less, or less after 3 turns have elapsed. Hey, I like that actually. Or after 6 turns have elapsed from the start of battle. That's actually not a bad condition right there, considering how hard enemies hit nowadays. This is actually a no-brainer. I'll be honest with you. This is actually kind of a no-brainer. Okay, so his standby stays in standby mode for 5 turns. Okay, interesting. We have links like Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Over in the Flash, Limit Breaking Form, and then First Battle. Okay. Yeah, we have all those categories right there. We have a lot of them. I'm not going to go through every one of them, but you do have some pretty good ones in here. Okay, so when you're in standby, can only be activated. Oh, okay, so his passive is he's unable to attack except during the finishing condition. He gets 333% attack and defense. Gets an additional 159% attack for 1 turn from first appearance. Has a great chance to dodge. Gets an additional chance to dodge enemies' attacks by 20% when HP is 59% or below. Reveals the location of the enemy's super attacks during character's attacking turn. Then gives 3 key and 59% defense to all allies. Gets an additional 333% attack. And a chance to dodge. He just dodges guaranteed when the finish condition is activated. Wow, okay. And the only way you can get it is, so in order to get the finishing condition, you need to, so the enemy needs to super this unit, or launches a super attack on this character, which if he dodges the super attack, the finish mechanic the finish condition has already been fulfilled, essentially. So that's the good reason why it's actually not too bad to get it is because he has a scouter. He has a scouter effect right down here. Reveal the location. It's not that hard to get, unless the enemy is not supering in that particular turn. It will not work. I'll be honest with you, but this is really good. I really like how this unit is designed in a way that this unit can deal so much damage in one small kit, then that I think damage reduction doesn't really matter. Now, I think with this kind of thing, with this kind of kit, I think giving him additionals would make him better, in my opinion. Maybe. Actually, yeah, I think it's better to give him additionals. Because he already has dodge, he already has crit. I think giving him additionals is useful unless you want to give him like a balance of additional and dodge, then that would work out perfectly. But all in all, I feel like this unit is great as is. Even if I say, like I said, damage reduction guard, I don't think it typically matters in this one unless, we get a harder one, which I believe we did get announced for. Yeah, we're getting a new red zone. Oh my god. So maybe it might matter now, but we will see. Right now, all I'm seeing, like, face value, he's really good. Now, if we go into Harudigarn, by the way, this is the very first Harudigarn. We did get an iteration of Harudigarn from Tapion, or the AGL Tapion, but that's not full-on Harudigarn. That's just transforming into giant form Harudigarn, and then just going AWOL for 2 turns, and then transforming back into Tapion. This is a transforming Harudigarn, which by the way is an int, so he gets 5,000 across the board. So 17,000 HP, 15,000 attack, and then 13,000 defense. That's actually pretty good for an int unit right there. And it's an extreme movie bosses unit, so it literally says right there, movie bosses or resurrected warriors. Yeah, I recognize that. Okay. Let's go into his info actually. So his leader skills, movie bosses or resurrected warriors, 3 key, 170%, and it gives an additional 30% stats to those who belong on the legendary existence or transformation boost. Jesus, okay, when was the last time I've seen Legendary Existence? It's been a hot minute. The last time I've seen it was on LR Frieza. Oh, isn't it LR Full Power Frieza supposed to be? Oh, wait, no. No, because LR Full Power Frieza is not on Transformation Boost. No, not Transformation Boost. Resurrected Warriors. So what do we have right here? Good. If easy, it could be better. Maybe. Actually, no, it's actually pretty good. No. Questionable. Could work, actually. There's some Dragon Ball Hero units in here, actually. Garlic Jr., actually. Garlic Jr. and Tech Janemba. As a matter of fact, both of them will work super well on this team, personally, just because, one, Janemba supports and he gets guard. And then Garlic Jr. has great links, but also gives support to all extreme class allies, which is, well, I think it's just all allies, but mostly on movie bosses just because he's really good on there. And we have Cooler. Android 13 just got an EZA, but he's not going to work too well because there's no other Android units on here. And, oh, there's Tapion in there too. Janemba, we got some pretty good stuff in here. But all in all, this is what I normally expect. His category leader skill isn't too great, but you do have a pretty good combination of units that could work. So his super attack just stacks defense. Wow, okay. Nice. His passive it has a guaranteed entrance animation. Okay, cool. It's 3 key 100% attack and defense with a high chance to crits for 5 turns. Gets 200% attack and defense. Gains an additional 100% attack when attacking. Has a great chance to dodge. Performs an additional, has a great chance of becoming a super during the turn in which an attack is evaded. So, how do I think about this? This dude is a literal LR 6th anniversary UI Goku, but on what? This is a T-War version of that, essentially. That is actually freaking amazing. The fact that this dude just dodges infinitely. Well, not infinitely, but like, he just has flat out great chance to dodge. At least he won't be less annoying compared to his Dokkan event counterpart, where he dodges infinitely and I get very annoyed by it very fast. Gains 10% defense for each attack repeated up to a max of 50% defense. At least it doesn't freaking reset though. That's the thing. When I struggled with LR HLUI Goku is the fact that his defense resets the turn that he comes back into rotation. He doesn't keep that defense after he dodges, which kind of sucks in my opinion. Which is the fact that I kind of like this a little more, gaining defense permanently, or gaining stats or buffs permanently, than having it reset every turn. That's just kind of like a pointless thing in my opinion. But this is good though. This is a really good kit right there for a dodging unit. His active can only be used when HP 70% or less, or after 3 turns have elapsed, so essentially it's the same condition as Super Saiyan 3 Goku. No, this is literally the same exact condition as Goku. Okay. Brutal Beat down, Berserker, Big Bad Bosses. Okay, so he has literally a good link set for any unit that has Big Bad Bosses for Faith. This is really good. I like this. Who does he link well with? I can see it flat out right there. Piccolo. Is Piccolo even on here? I believe he should be. Well, he may not be like a true 200% lead, but he should be under. I think he is under Resurrected Warriors. It's been a while. Take a look at categories right now. Resurrected Warriors. Resurrected Warriors. We go down here. We go find Piccolo somewhere down here. If not, then he may not be on here. Huh. I thought he would be on here, actually. Because I see Piccolo right down there. Not Piccolo. I was looking for Piccolo Jr., but I guess he's not on here. That doesn't technically make him a revival unit, so I guess that makes a lot more sense now. Alright, so it's pretty good though. It's actually pretty good. His kit prior to transforming, just give him a bunch of additionals right here, and he's probably golden 100%. Dodge, not dodge. Damage reduction or guard may be questionable, but it's really good. He's really good. And then when you use the active skill, his super attack now greatly raises attack from return, does immense damage. Unfortunately, if it was greatly raised attack and defense, it would have worked so well. Would have made him so much better than Goku. But it's still really good. You know, he carries his defense over to here anyways. His passive, 3 key, 250% attack and defense at the start of turn. Gets an additional 150% attack when attacking. Gets an additional 100% attack and defense, and a high chance to crits as the first slot unit. Performance additional has a great chance of becoming super. Okay, cool. Has a great chance to dodge. Performance additional has a high chance of becoming a super during the turn in which the attack was evaded, so he has 2 chances to super. Gets additional 10% chance to dodge and perform a crit every time for every type evaded during the turn. So essentially, he dodges 3 times. He gets 30% chance to crits, right? And then almost 100% chance to dodge. I think I'm calculating it correctly. If it's separate, then it also makes sense. You know, you dodge 7 times, you have 2 70% chances to dodge, which one of them will proc, obviously. So it's going to make him dodge insane, like left and right. He's going to be weaving and bobbing left and right, essentially. Every time 3 attacks are evaded, this character will dodge all. Oh, never mind. I take that back. This dude is going to be bobbing and weaving after 3 attacks. Now, the only way you can get that to work is if you actually do bob and weave 3 times, which was probably likely with this character, or this unit in general, but like, damn, this is actually pretty good. This is pretty good. I like this. I like this a lot. Now, am I going to make them number 1, number 2? I have no idea. They have to... I think they're going to do a data download with this probably tonight? I believe so. Well, we shall see. No. Am I going to pull for them? Probably not. I don't think I'm going to pull for them unless I'm very tempted to, but not in the slightest at the moment. But let me know what you guys think of Harudigarn and Super Saiyan 3 Goku. If I'm going to be honest, in terms of classes between Super and Extreme, I feel like Extreme just got a really good buff just because of how useful Harudigarn will be. That's a complete floater. If you put him in any slot, he's going to float gracefully. But with Goku, on the other hand, you might want to put him in slot 2 or 3, in my opinion, just to give him additional stats. But you don't have to. Just giving him additionals is also fine. But let me know what you guys think of these 2 units. I like them both. They're really insane. But we'll have to see later on during the data download. But as always, I will see you all in the next one.